Okay, so this is number 76 from chapter 2. Provide the name or chemical formula as appropriate for each of the following acids. Hydroiodic acid, so since it has the prefix hydro on the front, that means it's a binary acid and it's just going to have H and one other atom in it. And since it's iodic, I look up and find the element iodine on here and notice that it's in group 17, so it's -1. So it'll just be H with a -1, with a +1 and I with a -1, so it's just HI. Then letter B is chloric acid. So chloric acid doesn't start with hydro, so that means that it's got to be an acid that has a polyatomic ion in it, and it ends with ic. So if the acid ends with ic, that means it came from the polyatomic ion ending in 8. So that must be chlorate. So if I look up chlorate on the back of the periodic table back here, chlorate is ClO3 with a -1 charge. So I have to put one H in front of it. So HClO3 is chloric acid. Number C, nitrous acid. So this one ends in an OUS, and if it ends in a US, that means it came from the polyatomic ion that ended in ite. So I have to find nitrite. And if I look on my periodic table to find nitrite, I'll find out that it's NO2, -1, which means it needs one H in front of it, so it would be HNO2. Letter D of number 76 is H2CO3. So to name H2CO3, recognize that it's got the polyatomic ion carbonate in it. Look up carbonate on here. And carbonate ends in 8, so that means the acid name changes to ic, so it's called carbonic acid. Letter E, HClO4. So notice how it has the polyatomic ion ClO4 in it. Look up ClO4 back here, and you find out that it is perchlorate. So perchlorate ends in 8. You keep the per and change it to ic. So it's called perchloric acid for letter E. And then letter F, CH3COOH, the choo-choo acid right here. So this one has the polyatomic ion CH3COO, which if you haven't done already, on your list of polyatomic ions, rewrite acetate, because it can be written either as C2H3O2 or as CH3COO-. And so it's the acetate polyatomic ion with one more H on it that makes it be an acid. Since it ends in 8, you change it to ic, so it's called acetic acid from acetate. That's number 76.